Hey team, let's have a look at some 3-punch combinations that involve head, body, head to help you level up your boxing. Let's go. Welcome back to the Sweet Science team. Welcome to 2024. Apologise, been a bit quiet, been ill again. I came down with laryngitis over the Christmas and New Year period, lost my voice, would not have been good for doing tutorials for you guys. So I'm back, even though a little bit choky. So we're going to have a look at some 3-punch combinations that you should be doing. Head, body and head. Also we're going to look at body, head, body. 4 of each, so you can get to work on these combinations on your bag, show you how to do it. Let's get on. So first, the classic, the 1-9-2. Jab the head, jab the body, cross the head. So there's a few things going on. What it's not, I'll do it at a slight angle. It's not jab the head, jab the body down here. It is a level change. Jab the head as the hand's retracting, jab the body, cross to the head. So we get jab, jab, cross, and jab, jab, cross. What we don't want to be doing is punching down to the body like so. Definitely not. There's a clear lane open. If I do it here, jab the head, jab the body, there's a lane massively open. Bah, bah, bah. So, work on that too coming up as well. Couple of schools of thought on this. So I've gone jab head, jab body. If I start to throw this hand as I'm coming up, there's a good chance I'm going to be just hitting glove. Good chance you're coming into glove. Whereas you can use that power coming up from the floor to really come up and drive down from there. So we'll have a look on the bag as well. Let's have a go. So this is an in-range combination. I don't really want to be chasing this down. It's an in-range combination, particularly if someone's attacking you. They're on the offensive. Okay, you're here, they're coming forward. Working your shot. But again, play around with how you want to throw that 2 at the top. I like to come up and throw the hand. And here's a little tip as well, I just done it on the bag. I sometimes just raise that hand as well. After I've jabbed to the body, raise the hand as well. Think about it, someone's block here, the hand comes up, sometimes lift the chin, that's a little top tip. You can work that one into your bag work as well. Don't forget, full rotations, don't lean. We don't want to be here either on that jab to the body. That's a classic beginner mistake. We come here, there's no real level change. What I mean by that is here's my level and a level change. What we tend to get is a lean forwards like this. No, it is a complete level change. Throw your hand at the top. Southpaws, it's exactly the same. Going to be here, jab 1, jab 2. If you want to lift that hand up, by all means do so. And throw that cross to the head from there. Let's have a look at the next one. Following on from that then, these 2 are the classics, okay? So this would be the 1-10. Well, I like to do a 1-10-1. Some people like to do a 1-10-3. My 10 in my number system is your backhand to the body, okay? So what we're talking about is a jab, level change, cross to the body. And you can make this a 1 to the head. Let's break it down. It could be a long range 3. It could be a normal 3. It could be a jab. Jab to the head, cross to the body, long range 3 up top, jab, cross, jab, jab, cross, hook, whichever you want to put on the end, that goes together really, really well. Southpaws, this is a nice one for you. Jab, Get that little step out, cross to the body, get that hook round, takes us out to that outside lane that we like to get on a lot. It's a great one. So, same thing again. Don't release the hand when we go into the cross to the body. Don't release it too early. What I mean by that, you sometimes see this happen. Jab, and it kind of goes as I'm going down, and you get this weird thing happen. You forget to rotate. I'll do it a little bit further away. Get this happen, your bum goes backwards. I want a level change. Drive. It's a bit like double leg takedown in MMA. You level change and drive. Same principle here. I'm going to jab, I'm going to level change and drive. So I get that good rotation. And on the way up, there's my shot to the head as well. Let's take it over on the bag, have a look, see how we can do it. So another great one when someone's being aggressive at you, holding your ground a little tiny bit, is to drop and throw that shot from there. So that's a good reason why we're practicing this head, body, head combination. Think about what we just spoke with the shadow boxing side of things. Work those mechanics. We don't want to be jab and doing this. Honestly, I see that so much. It's really annoying. You go here, or just punch down without any level change at all. Push the bum out backwards, okay? Drop, level change, drop and drive. Come up on the way up. Again, I like to do a jab, cross, jab, personally. I like that. But if you're going to put the long range hook on, which also works beautifully, remember just release that hand a little bit earlier. Here's the jab, drop, drop, drop and drive. Release that hand a little bit earlier, but it's a lovely punch. Southpaws, definitely work this. It's a great combination for us, particularly if you're going to step that outside lane. Jab, drop, drive, coming around. It's a beautiful shot for us. So work that into your little, excuse me, bag work routines. Right, so let's have a look at some tasty ones then. They were the classics: jab head, jab body, cross head, and vice versa. So, one of my personal favourites. A jab, followed by a left hook body, left hook head. I like that a lot. Although this is for beginners, that's quite advanced. I recently done a video about putting your hands across your shoulders like so, to work your body mechanics. So that would be jab, shoulder trajectory change, body, reset, hook. Strongly suggest if you've not seen that, go back and look at that, because that will help you nail your body mechanics and it will stop you doing things like this, which everyone does to begin with. So what we're looking for is a rotation. As we're going to go drop for the body shot, shoulder trajectory change. Now I'm pulling in that plane. There. Then I'm reloading for a hook to the head. So what we get is jab, body, head. Head, body, head. Southpaws, we're just targeting obviously the opposite side. Still works nicely though. Jab, so same principle. I want to jab, shoulder trajectory change, body, head. From there, beautiful little combination to work on. Let's have a look on the bag. One of the reasons why this is a great little combination, excuse me, I'm still ill. Canelo does it all the time. He engages your hands so your hands come up and he whips around for that body shot from there. I'm sure it's not just Canelo as well, it's a very, very common boxing combination. But things to think about. Technically, from a boxing coach's point of view, technically we should be shoulder trajectory changing, put some weight on the front foot, driving that shot in, reloading from there. There's quite a bit of a few beats to that rhythm. You can get the hands up, and as long as you are whipping, it will still work, but let's be as technically proficient as we can. So, jab the head, level change, sorry, not level change, shoulder trajectory change, from here. So we head, body, head, southpaws, same thing. Head, body, head. Look for the obvious. You might want to get your phone out, film yourself doing this, because this is quite common. We're working the lead hand. You often see this happen. Let's try not to get that to happen. Stays there. If you want to be super, super cool, when you're going for that body shot, you can do this little block here as you do it. So you've got two options. Head, body, that's I stayed there, that's elbow tight. Head, or you can go head, body, head. What that looks like is, see, I'm just blocking that potential uppercut coming and working away from there. Let's move on, team. So, last one today of the head, body, head before we move on to body, head, body. So we're going to throw a 1-8-4. What that is in my number system, it is a jab, a right hand shuffle hook to the body, followed by a right hand hook to the head, or opposite way around if you're a southpaw. Application, splitting someone's jab, so their jab is coming at you, splitting the jab, so that's gone sailing past, gives us a good shot to the body and over the top from there. We'll practice it just nice and upright for now until we get to the actual body shot. My application point of view is you are throwing your jab at me. I'm not just catching it. I'm going to split the jab and work from there. So, do you know what? I really hope this year I feel better. I've been ill so much. So we're going to throw jab. So we're going to do our shoulder trajectory change again as it's coming back in. So two ways you can think about that, sorry. We can go, remember, slow is steady, steady, sorry. Slow is smooth, smooth is steady. No. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That's the one I was thinking of. So we can do this a couple of ways. We can go jab, as it's coming back, drop the shoulder, or we can drop the shoulder on the jab. There's two ways you can think about it. But what I want to do is have, from an orthodox point of view, is have my right shoulder trajectory down. So we can go jab, down, shuffle hook to the body, reload, hook to the head, or we can drop that shoulder on the jab. So we can be here, do it a little bit slower, shoulder goes on the jab. Note the reload, we don't want to go there, that's not good. So reload the shoulder so we can get as much hip and shoulder rotation into it as possible. Let's have a look on the back. With this one, you might be trying to trigger your opponent. So a way you can work it on a heavy bag would be throw a couple of jabs first. So out here, jab. I'm trying to trigger my opponent from here. Kind of picked up the fact that I'm jabbing, so he's going to jab with me. From there, we'll drop the shoulder and work around. Jab, jab, split it. From there, southpaws, exactly the same thing. Block the jab, moving around. Block the jab, moving around. However, this time we're going to obviously our left, so we're going to split the jab. Excuse me, nearly died from there. I'm working away. Right team, let's have a look at body, head, body. Some of my favourite ways to throw. So this time we're going to start, we're going to work body, head, body. Personally, again, if someone's advancing on me and I don't want to give up too much ground or on the ropes, I like to go to the body from there. I'm not saying you can't attack the body going forwards, of course you can. Just for these type of combinations, you're going to struggle with that because if I'm going forwards, so what we're going to do, we're going to go a jab to the body, across to the head, and we're going to go for that liver shot as well. I'm not saying you can't do that, of course you can. There's a lot to it though. So stationary, either they are closing distance on you or we're in range, we're fighting anyway. So, What's good about this combination? Jab to the body first. Listen, I never used to drop my hands. Some people do. But there's going to be an element of either get hit in the stomach or doing some kind of blocking. Okay, so we've got that level change jab. I'm going to come up to make sure the hands are up. Because what does tend to happen, people tend to sit down a little tiny bit and make sure their guard comes high because there's one coming down the pipe from there. So we're going to jab to the body, cross to the head, and that shoulder trajectory is going to change again. Jab to the body, cross to the head, and whip in that hook to the liver afterwards. What a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. One of my favourites. Of course, Southpaw. You just open up the opposite side, jab to the body, cross to the head, and rip round with your right hand towards the pancreas and kidney area from there. Let's have a little look on the bag, team. So key points again with this, guys. Don't just jab down. Okay, you need to level change. I've said this before in videos. This is how we jab safely up top, protecting the chin or in front of the chin, shoulder in the chin. Okay, that's how we jab down below. Okay, we don't just punch down here. So we're going to level change, jab to the body. We're going to come up, cross to the head, and whip this shot from here. Now, we said this in the last one involving the liver shot as well. You can get away with really whipping this shot instead of being technically proficient. I like being technically proficient. I'm just saying you can get away with this. Because we should be going shoulder down, weight on the front foot, drive through the foot, pull the shoulder back. But you really can from here get a nice whip. Starts to hurt after a while. So we're here, jab to the body. Again, two ways of looking at this. Fire it on the way down, you can do. Or we can get down and drive. But as long as we don't punch down. Okay? So we go jab to the body, cross to the head, whip that left hook in from there. So here, and again. Oh, beautiful shot. Southpaws, jab to the body, cross to the head, whip in that right hook to the body. Let's have a look at some others. So I'm going to say this is a bit of a strange one. I like it. What I want you to do is have a go at it, see how you get on with it, let me know in the comments what you think about it. So we're going to throw a backhand straight to the body, a lead hand hook to the head, and I'm going to throw this bolo, which is an uppercut to the body afterwards. So, again, just think of it like this, someone's advancing on you, okay? Drop down. The other day, they're head hunting, drop down. Backhand to the body, I'm going to throw the hook to the head, and then this hand is uppercutting to the body afterwards. Personally, I like to give a little step to my left side as I'm doing that. What I mean is, I'm going to drop down, throw the shot, hook to the head. As I go, my left foot goes, and then right foot goes as the uppercut to the body goes in as well. Just takes me slightly off lane. I'm going into my lane one, so I get from here. Just kind of damage limitation. Obviously one hand down here, there's a bit more going on. Just slightly off lane, things tend to go flying past you. So, cross to the body, hook to the head, uppercut to the body afterwards. Think about your exit as well. With that one, you might want to side step off or pivot step off afterwards as well. But just to create another little angle. Of course, we'll have a look on the bag as well. If there's one thing that you should take away from this video, out of all the information that is contained in this little video, if there's one thing you should take on board, it's that drop and drive when we're talking about delivering a backhand to the body. Please don't get that horrible thing like that there. Drop, drive. Okay, that's the best way I can explain it. So, we're going to drop and drive, drop, drive, as I'm coming up, hook to the head. So, watch for the obvious. Don't do it, okay? I'm going to take a little, personally, you don't have to, I can throw it from here. Personally, I'm going to take a little step, and deliver that uppercut to the body as well. I'll do it without moving my feet so you can see as well. I like to just take myself off lane from there, drop, drive, and just move, do it a little bit slower. Drop, drive, hook to the head, step, step, uppercut to the body as well. Southpaws, obviously it's exactly the same. Drop, drive, hook to the head, step, step, uppercut to the body as well. Lovely little combination to work on. Let me know how you get on with that one in the comments. It's not for everyone. Not everyone likes that bolo. Personally, I quite like it from an Orthodox point of view. I don't like it from a Southpaw point of view. It just doesn't feel right for me. Maybe I need to work on my mechanics a bit more for that. Let me know in the comments how you get on with it though. So these next two, these final two, we're going to take it from being a little bit more mid to close range. It's still going to be the principle of body, head, body. So when we're working mid-range, particularly close range, hands up. Yeah, we don't want to be here, hands up, my elbows are tight. Try to get out of this habit as well. See, a lot of people do this. I don't personally like it. The high guard, elbows up like this. No. If you're doing that, it's because you're lifting your chin. Yeah, you try and see. Yeah, chin down. I can still have my high guard in. I can see right through that. My elbows are tight to me. I don't have to have my elbows off here. I personally think that's a mistake, but I see a lot of people do it. There, now you're open. Yeah, chin tucked. Anyway, we're working. We're going to work a 7, 3, 8. So what that is, we're going to go into our mid-range stance. So I can square this up a little tiny bit. I don't have to be quite so bladed. Okay, so I can get a bit more power. From here, I'm going to level, shoulder trajectory change. I'm going to throw that 7. I'm going to reload, come around the top for the 3, and then I'm going to drop in and throw that 8 to the body as well. Detail. We're mid-range to close range. We can square up a little bit more because we'll be thinking about exiting lateral. So I get more power delivery when my hips are squarer. Obviously I don't have any good lateral movement, forwards and backwards movement. So 7, 3, 8. Let's have a look on the back. So we're going to take this from a little bit closer, i.e. I'm in here, hands up. Right, so this is what I was talking about. I can afford to be a little bit more squarer to the bag here. I don't have to keep this good toe heel aligned, nothing wrong with that. Toe heel aligned, feet 45 degrees, which I'm doing out here. Things have got a little bit up close and personal with this. So I can square up a little tiny bit. So, I can't just keep my head here and drop my hands and do that. I need to get some element of shoulder trajectory change going. So we're going to square up a little tiny bit. I'm talking into my arms, I do apologise. Shoulder trajectory. My hands come with me. Look, I don't take my head out of my hands. My hands come with me. 7, reload, 3, drop, and throw that 8 from there. So we're here, on the bag, hands on the bag. Back in, nice and tight. Or exit. Of course, we can always exit after that. And exit. Southpaw is exactly the same detail. We're here. 1. No, so keep doing that with my hand on that 7. Nothing wrong with that. Before anyone says you're open for a hook, I know. I can block there, I'm open for an uppercut. I've been uppercutted more off of me throwing a body shot than I have been hooked. Which is why I tend to do that a lot more than keeping that hand there. Work these in to your drills, get them nice and close. Hands on the bag, head on the bag. and work them in. Body, head, body, works beautifully. Last one then, guys, is actually just the reverse of what we just done. No need to show you in a shadow boxing form. So again, it is close range. Hands up, I'll throw that right hand to the body, reload, right hand to the head. As I'm following through that shot, that shoulder, if I put that hand down, so you can see, imagine the hand is up, obviously. One, and as I'm following through that shot, that shoulder trajectory is changing. It's almost like, who was it? Jack Dempsey used to throw that hook, kind of like a rainbow. Here, he's pulling it around with his shoulder as well. If I'd done it without any punches, kind of doing this, puts me in a good position to throw that left hook to the body afterwards. Southpaw is the same principle. I'm going left hook to the body, left hook to the head, and drop for my right hook to the body afterwards from there. I personally really like this one, close range. From an orthodox point of view, because you're finishing with that liver shot. Everyone loves giving a liver shot and no one likes getting liver shotted. So in here, close range again. Don't forget you can square up on the back. I'm going to throw right hook to the body, right hook to the head. As I'm throwing it, I'm going to pull through, shoulder down, and drop that shot in from there as well. So we're here. And again. One more. From a southpaw point of view, same principle. One. See how I'm pulling that shoulder down as I'm throwing that shot. From here. And exit. Have some fun with them, guys. So there's some 3-punch combinations involving head, body, head, body, head, body that I think you should be practicing, particularly as a beginner. I like 3-punch combinations anyway. They're realistic. You do see it. People are throwing 12-punch combinations on pads and stuff. Chances of that happening are really slim. It's good for building up your shoulder endurance, and it's good for working your mechanics. I understand that completely. 3-punch combinations are pretty realistic until you get someone hurt or on the ropes, then you can go to town on it. So not only are 3-punch combinations realistic, but having that ability to level change between head to body and the head, or body, head, body, makes all the difference as well. Don't be just that head hunter. Particularly on a bag, you see it all the time. People forget you can punch down here, you just have to level change with it as well. Brilliant things to work on. If you've liked the content, please don't forget like and subscribe so you'll see more content like this and help the channel grow. Until next time, train safe, train hard, and I'll see you soon.